Great Art is Horseshit by Tacos. If you managed to deceive a person, this does not mean that he is a fool. It means that you were trusted more than you deserve it. Sex is a great thing only when there is nothing else to do. If nobody can save you but yourself, and you're worth saving, it's a war not easily won. But if anything is worth winning, then this is it. We are like roses that have never bothered to bloom when we should have bloomed, and it is as if the sun has become disgusted with waiting. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. How can you trust a creature that bleeds every month and doesn't lie? Some people never go crazy. What truly horrible lives they must lead. Ambition rarely helps talent. Another thing is luck. Talent always trails behind her. There are worse things than being alone, but it often takes decades to realize this, and most often when you do, it's too late, and there's nothing worse than too late. The less I needed, the better I felt. The shortest distance between 2 points is often unbearable. Dogs and angels are not very far apart. What matters most is how well you walk through the fire. I guess the only time most people think about injustice is when it happens to them. Bad taste creates many more millionaires than good taste. Nothing is worse than to finish a good shit, then reach over and find the toilet paper container empty. Even the most horrible human being on earth deserves to wipe his ass. Find what you love and let it kill you. Real loneliness is not necessarily limited to when you are alone. There is loneliness in this world so great that you can see it in the slow movement of a clock's hand. I have always liked visiting women myself more than when they are visiting me. You can always get away from them. Of course, it's possible to love a human being if you don't know them too well. Love is all right for those who can handle the psychic overload. It's like trying to carry a full garbage can on your back over a rushing river of piss. There are only two things wrong with money: too much or too little. Your ambition is handicapped by laziness. Do you hate people? I don't hate them. I just feel better when they're not around. We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us. Too often the people complain that they have done nothing with their lives, and then they wait for somebody to tell them that this isn't so. If you have the ability to love, Love yourself first. If you get married, they think you're finished. And if you are without a woman, they think you are incomplete. You begin saving the world by saving one man at a time. All else is grandiose romanticism or politics. For those who believe in God, most of the big questions are answered. But for those of us who can't readily accept the God formula, the big answers don't remain stone-written. People run from rain, but sit in bathtubs full of water. The difference between a democracy and a dictatorship is that in a democracy you vote first and take orders later. In a dictatorship, you don't have to waste your time voting. The free soul is rare, but you know it when you see it, basically because you feel good, very good, when you are near or with them. There is always one woman to save you from another, and as that woman saves you, she makes ready to destroy. As long as a man has wine and cigarettes, he can endure a lot. People are strange. They are constantly angered by trivial things. But on a major matter like totally wasting their lives, they hardly seem to notice. Never say 3 things about yourself: your plans, your income, and the number of people you've slept with. Almost everybody is born a genius and buried an idiot. Drinking is an emotional thing. It joggles you out of the standardism of everyday life, out of everything being the same. The 9 to 5 is one of the greatest atrocities sprung upon mankind. You give your life away to a function that doesn't interest you. We don't even ask happiness, just a little less pain. Love is like a serious illness, an illness from which you never entirely recover.